Hey guys! In this podcast episode, we sat down with Nazim. His family built one of the biggest spice import and export businesses in Turkey. We got into money, craziest stories, life in Dubai, really chill but insightful conversation. Hope you enjoy it. How's your day going, bro? What's going on?
Very good, very good. Like, just chilling. These days, Dubai is very hot, so I'm not going out too much these days. Probably like you also
Bro,
in the same way.
It's crazy, the weather. I imagine I'm doing in this weather viewings, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I cannot imagine you because,
client.
like, for example, you take shower.
Mm-hmm.
In fire, like while you're in the shower, you get sweaty and like you get to shower again. Like it's
crazy.
I don't understand that weather. Yeah.
And the thing is, like, even like the trousers and everything, the same day that you use it, you have to clean it. Then every single day.
Exactly. Yeah.
Other than the weather, what else is going on? Tell me.
To be honest, nothing much. Like I have school Monday and Tuesday only.
Still not school, university.
University, actually, yeah. I still have that school feeling, I still didn't forget that.
But it's summer. You still have it in summer?
Yeah, exactly. Till August. And after that, I have like 1.5 months break. Mm-hmm. It's a weird system, to be honest. I never in my life I had a school during summer, so.
Why? Like, are you taking the course or something like that?
No, it's just a system. It's just a
system.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just enrolled.
For the people who don't know you, because I know obviously a lot about you by now.
Yeah.
Say your name. Say where you come from. Give a background to yourself, so people who are listening, they have an understanding of like.
No worries. I'm Nazim. I'm from Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 20 years old almost. In August 9, I will be turned 20. So currently, I live in Dubai. I used to live in Serbia, Belgrade. Mm-hmm. And before that, Turkey. I studied high school in Serbia. I had very good memories. I love Serbia. Like Serbia is a special place in my heart. Mm-hmm. And Turkey is the place where I born. Mm-hmm. It has also a special place in my heart. But currently, I live in Dubai. I want to like see the environment in Dubai. I want to experience it, the culture, the business culture especially. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, for example, if you're living in Dubai and if you don't have a business, to be honest, it doesn't make sense for me. Mm-hmm. Because only the reason you are living here and... only the reason if you're like living here should be a business, And besides that, vacation is also perfect, amazing. You have so many activities to do.
There's every place you've been, it's like it has a place in your heart, but Dubai is not in your heart.
No, Dubai is yet. It is in my heart. It's
in your business.
Let's say it like that, yeah.
But I understand where you're coming from. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. I go through this like phases too. Tura was there when we were videoing the. He was so shocked when I mentioned him. He was like, when I was there's a new video. It's gonna come out soon. I think this podcast will come after that video comes out. I think that one will get posted on Monday. I was reacting to this guy's video. Yeah. He's a very popular business YouTuber. He's been making, and honestly, I like him a lot. Yeah. Some of his videos he's made, like, it's helped me and my business, like a few of his videos. And he's grown a lot from the beginning when I saw him. And when he posted this video that he's leaving Dubai and like saying like bad stuff, I knew that this video is going to go viral. I saw it when it had 50k views and I knew it's going to go viral.
Why you had that feeling about that guy?
Because when you come and you give an honest reaction that no one else gives, and for 2 years you were loving it, and it's like things that go viral is either something that annoys people and it's controversial, or it's an opinion that some people think that they have or they don't, that no one is saying, and then one person comes and says it. That was the initial thing with Andrew Tate. He came and he said some like things that other people were also like thinking. Went viral, then he started saying a lot of other shit too,
Yeah.
So I had a really good feeling, and it was a trend. He has a big team, and his team knows. Okay, now people are doing this. That's a trend. If you come and do this, it's also gonna work. And for a while, it's been happening where these young entrepreneurs are making videos and they're leaving Dubai after 1 year in Dubai, after 2 years in Dubai that they're leaving.
And it started getting too much. To be honest, I don't even believe it anymore, Like you just go on YouTube. First, I think who started that trend? Like
it's like it starts with one person, and if he gets some views, then all the others are gonna copy. It's like
all the people right now oversharing. Like I have a feeling. I don't know if it's true or not. I just go to YouTube and I want to watch a vlog about Dubai, and the only thing shows up is like, live like a millionaire in Dubai, like young entrepreneur, billionaire living in Dubai, and they're showing some yachts, sports cars.
The thing is, right now, I myself, sometimes I also feel the same. I feel like there's much more to like live on the outside. But the thing is, at the same time, I've experienced some of it. I just feel like the problem isn't so much Dubai. It's just the day and age that we live in. I feel like most of the problem is like just social media changed things. Like, yes, there's some things in Dubai, oh my God, I wish it would be better. But what I didn't like and why I reacted to those videos is because they're not making the videos to give an honest reaction. They're just doing it because they know it's going to get clicks, it's going to go viral, and they can promote it. That's the thing that I don't like. Because what's happening with Dubai now is I feel like it's perfect for families. That's what's starting to happen. It was the place, models and all these like young entrepreneurs and everything, and it will still be that. But what's happening right now is families are starting to realize schools are at full capacity, man. Putting your kid in a school in Dubai right now is close to impossible.
I would do the same, to be honest, if I would have a kid, because like that's the safest environment that you can get in the whole world, in my opinion.
The only problem is culturally right now, it needs some things like from the events.
Culturally also, I don't see any problem, because like I don't agree that point that you're saying like it needs to improve. I think, of course, there's always a room for an improvement, but in my opinion, Dubai is like, Dubai is in the level right now, which is everything is almost perfect, like almost. Because some people, like for example, in the social media, that as we mentioned, people are posting like, I don't know, like 17, 18-year-old kids are saying, oh, I live like a millionaire in Dubai, yachts, models, Ferraris, Lamborghinis. But they don't know the fact that in Dubai, there's a like whole another part, which is not even close to that. Like, for example, I will give an example from like a taxi drivers who's living in Dubai, or like the most famous ones, Karim drivers, I see them everywhere. And I think like as the population wise, they're also very like much who's living in Dubai. But when we see their lives, for example, when I'm at a taxi, Uber, doesn't matter. I communicate with the driver, I talk with him or she. And whenever time we spoke about Dubai, their life is much, much, much more different than which is shown.
No, but what you're talking about, those kids who are making the videos, they're just doing it to obviously get views, right? That's why they're doing that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what you're saying is right. There's both sides. There's obviously the rich areas, there's the non-rich areas. The main thing for me is, and it's what I always try to say is, if in Turkey or if in Iran or if in Canada or all these other places I've been to before, if you're poor, the places you live in, it's a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Over here, maybe it's not the best conditions, but you never have to fear of danger or something like that.
I completely agree.
That's one thing in Canada, man. We went to like, because I wasn't making that much money there at that time. And I went to live somewhere, and I remember there's like crack pipes, man, on the floor. And then the lady there, or the agent there, she was like, yeah, the person who used to live here was a drug dealer. Well, what the hell, man? I'm not going to go here. But these things don't exist here,
You cannot find that.
And that's one of the things that I like about it. But that being said, okay, let's see. You've been to many different parts of the world. You already mentioned like who you are. Tell me a little bit about your business and everything that's going on.
About my business.
Yeah.
First of all, we have a family business in Turkey. Export and import of spices. All kind of spices and like herbs, the other many things. As the food wise. My family does that business. My grandfather, who's the one who started that very long time ago, but he passed away when I was 6 years old. And right now, my father and uncle continues his business separately. So, and like it will, in Turkey, actually, like, I don't want to say most, but like from my environment, my friends, the businesses is usually like that. Their grandfather started it, they pass it to their fathers, and right now, like, it's the third generation who will continue the job. And for example, in our case, it's also like that. we don't know what will happen in the future, you know, like everything is possible. Everything might happen. The business might go to bankruptcy. I don't know, like another COVID might come up. Thank God it's not going to happen. But so, yeah, our business is basically like export and import of spices in all countries and dealing with spices.
All parties. Mostly you're working and importing in Turkey, right?
Mostly importing, but we also export as well.
Do you want to move it a little bit here? Make it easier for you?
Yeah.
So you can move it anywhere you want, like this, anything like that.
Very good, huh?
Yeah.
You
like it?
Technology.
Touching it. Don't think too much about it.
Yeah, by the way, don't think too much. Just put it something that you're comfortable with.
Okay, sure, I'm comfortable, right?
Yeah. I'm just sending you so you can know.
Yeah.
And by the way, if we pause in the podcast and stuff, it's completely fine.
No worries. Okay.
I'm already very comfortable.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
There's many times, he knows this, I'm not comfortable when I'm sitting with people, but I like the way you talk and stuff.
Thank you so much.
What's it called? So you were saying, so you guys aren't just, for all the world and stuff. It's like mainly, what's the main advantage that you guys have that the rest of people don't? Like, are you guys just like importing a specific spice, or is it that you're the biggest at something?
Yeah.
What is the thing? Yeah.
Basically, our unique selling point is, in that case, what differs us from our competitor is the quantity of the products we import in Turkey. And also for the outside of Turkey, the other unique selling point is we can export everywhere. And I'm not talking only about Turkey. In everywhere in the world, a company like export and import seems an easy word, but actually when you like deal with the business, when you do export and importing, it's not that easy. There are tons of documents you need to search. There are tons of regulations, especially in the food business. It's too much. Like there was a Gulf food exhibition in Dubai, which happened, I think, like 2-3 months ago. And I was at the exhibition, and we needed to get a sample of poppy seeds. Poppy seeds is nothing illegal. It's just a seed which you can use in the food, in the drink. It's nothing like a drug. But it kind of considers as drug, because in Afghanistan, there's like those heroin is growing and stuff. And poppy seeds is inside that. But we sell poppy seeds. It's not illegal to sell, because people are using to give a food a flavor and stuff, you know. And we were gonna bring a sample to Dubai to show our customers, to export it to other countries. And at the airport, they just took it. They didn't give it back. They said like, it's illegal in Dubai. You cannot even bring it. Thank God they just took it. They didn't take the guy, you know. If they would take him, and we will deal with jail, everything, you know. So that's my point, you know. Like, there are so many rules and regulations. In Turkey, it's not illegal. You can show poppy seeds, you can export poppy seeds, import poppy seeds. In other kind of
country,
roles,
it's different, basically.
Exactly. And imagine, like, you are exporting many countries. You need to deal with many different rules and regulations. So that's why I'm saying, like, our unique selling point is like, we can supply this for every single country that we work with.
You guys have the right relations that you've built.
Exactly. And we are like very careful that, like, because imagine, like, we did something wrong and the container just got stuck. What we'll do? What the customer will do? First, we need to think our customer, and then we think our business. So that's why I think that's our like unique selling point, to be honest.
So a few things I want to touch up on, because I actually really want to talk about this a lot, because I find it really interesting. We live in a day and age right now, as you already know, and you've been in Dubai long enough to know this, is that all the young people are doing the online businesses and this and e-commerce and drop shipping, which is nothing wrong with it, but it's very rare where we have something like this. One thing that I really find interesting, you're 19, you're going to 20, you're doing your family business, but you actually have a very unique things that you can share with the audience that many people don't talk about because they're just not in it, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen a podcast. Actually, I saw one video that went viral of a guy who does e-commerce for dates. You know, these dates that you eat and stuff, and makes a ton of money out of it. And those are the few of the things like I really want to touch upon and I want to like talk about. So few things. Are you able to mention like what the company is, like the family business? Like I don't know how it works. Like do you guys have like a name for it or something like that?
Yeah. It's called Tarka. Tarka Foods. Yeah,
Tarka Foods. Very Turkish name.
Exactly. To be honest, it's not Turkish. Tarka. Tarka is an ancient city where the first spices was found. Grow.
That's a good name.
Yeah, that's why the company.
Your grandfather
name is
came up with the name.
My uncle.
Your uncle
is the one.
He changed the name later
because my grandfather went to bankruptcy. And then my father and uncle, they start working again all over again, and they built their own separate companies.
Wait. That's actually interesting. You're okay with talking about it? Because
no worries. I'm definitely fine.
So it's family business. Your grandfather started it, but then he went bankrupt.
Yeah.
What went wrong and what happened?
It's a simple answer, to be honest. The reason, by the way, I was at 5 or maybe even lower, like 3 years old when we went to bankruptcy. Like I was like newborn baby, you know?
Yeah.
And at that time, I only hear the stories from my family.
Yeah.
Because like I was 3 years old, you know, I have nothing to see, nothing to share, nothing to talk and listen. So my family, the thing they told me is, we get so much loan from the bank. Like so much loan from the bank, you know?
Okay.
Because we were dealing, like we were buying crazy amount of containers, products. We were selling it, and it's all a huge cost. Making an international trade is not easy. I'm telling you, like it's definitely not easy. There are so many rules, regulations. You need to pay the fines if you missed anything and stuff. And you need a loan from the bank. Otherwise, you cannot do the business with your own cash flow. You definitely need something extra. And our company is not a public company, so we cannot generate revenue from the public. They cannot buy shares or deal with it. So we get a loan from a bank. And that's what I heard. We spend that money very irresponsible. Like, not in a good way. We did not do good investments, you know? But we could have do, but I don't know. We just didn't. I don't know what went wrong.
Couple of wrong investments.
It
caught up and then you had to.
Exactly. And then banks start calling, you got a loan, give me my loan. And like, it's just like.
And then he files for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
And you were 3 and you're saying he passed away when you were 6?
Yeah.
So after 3 years, he passed away. Do you think it's because of the stress of everything that was happening?
He had a cancer. Yeah, that's why he passed.
Yeah.
Maybe the stress lead to cancer. I'm not sure about that, to be honest.
Like these for an entrepreneur, you know, especially because I think he was doing it for a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started with selling soup. I don't know, not soup, maybe.
What?
Like when you wash...
Soap.
Sorry.
Yeah, all good.
Not soup, sorry, my accent. He started with selling soap and then he enrolled in that business. Like he didn't start with selling spices. He tried many other things. And I have actually a crazy story that I heard about my grandfather about selling a soap. Yeah. Like once he sold a soap, and the customer complained, like, "Oh, this is not a good quality. I don't like that. Give my money back. I don't like your product," and stuff. About soap I'm talking about. And in front of the customer, my grandfather just took the soap and ate it. Took a bite from the soap. And he ate the soap. And he said, "I like the taste. This product is good. I'm not giving your money back." So it was like...
he ate the soap?
He ate the soap.
Why would he eat the soap?
To prove that the soap has a good quality.
But you can eat the soap?
No, obviously not. No, that's why I'm telling you, you know. My grandfather, like the stories I hear about him is like crazy, you know. Like he's like my role model, even though I don't know him.
Yeah.
The stories that I'm... Like, for example, that shows me, in my opinion, if you actually want something... then you can do everything to get what you want.
My grandfather also, you know, but you know what the most interesting part for me about this, by the way, and I like the fact that you're sharing this because when people say family business, everyone's imagining like the thing just like, just getting passed on. But in your story, it's that, well, it went to bankruptcy.
Yeah.
And then your uncle and your father had to build it brick by brick again.
Exactly.
So they went and they did that and it worked.
Yeah.
But they did it not together. They did it separate.
Separately, yeah.
Why? Different opinions?
Definitely. Different cultures. By the way, as a family, they love each other.
Yeah.
We love each other. Every single Sunday, we have a family dinner. Me, my uncle, my grandmother, the other grandmother, the other grandfather. Like, as a family, we have a really strong bond. But in a business and family, like people always say, don't mix up relationship and business together. And they just decided not to mix up relationship and business together. So they started their separately. By the way, they do business together sometimes. Sometimes my father sells spices to my father also does spices.
Yeah.
They cannot give up from spices. As a family, we love spices too much. So, and sometimes they do deal together. Like sometimes my uncle sells, sometimes my father sells.
But it's different mentalities, it's different sectors.
Definitely. They just don't want to lead their business in the same way. So that's why they separated.
Interesting. So what's the main thing in the company right now that like you're focusing? I know you're in Dubai, you're helping a lot with like the deals over here. But to give people the perspective, because the internet, right? We can say stuff, and the moment they hear like money or like, oh, this makes this much, they're like, okay, now I'm gonna listen more.
Nothing is that easy.
Give them. I know. I agree with
Nothing
that. Right?
is that easy. Like all the social media things.
And this is one of the hardest things. But this is one of the hardest things to make work, right?
Yeah.
Because you need a lot of relations. You need a lot of like
definitely
experience in a different way, right? Your grandfather, he set the foundation for them to know like what to not do and what to do and all this kind of like different stuff, right?
Yeah.
But give people a perspective of how much money this thing could make. Like, how you showed me like...
I cannot give that exactly.
Don't give it exact how much the whole thing is making, but for them to have an idea. Like, we need this for like the thumbnails and the internet bullshit.
let me
yeah.
Let me give you just an idea. I cannot give you the exact numbers because I also don't.
I have a good idea because my dad's kind of like the same thing. I talked to you about it, right?
Yeah.
But so I have an idea of how these things make. But these people who are listening, some of them are just used to the online business stuff, right?
Yeah.
They're like, spices. How much you can make money from spices, right? They don't know these things. So just give them an idea.
I can just like give an idea and like example. So if they have a number, they have a number. Yeah. Because like business is a secret,
$1 million.
I wish. So basically, like as we said, we have many products. We don't just sell black pepper, for example, or we just don't sell like poppy seeds. We have many more products, like more than 50, more than 60. Import and export. We usually do like that. We export the products which grows in Turkey, because if we import the product and export it, our price is not gonna match. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That's why we export the products which grows in Turkey, and we import the products which Turkey doesn't have.
Okay.
Our business basically works like that.
What's like the top 3 things you guys import?
Whoa. I would say black pepper. From Vietnam.
From Vietnam.
From
black
Vietnam,
pepper.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
What else we import?
And these are like big quantities.
Very big quantities.
Like how much?
Tons. Depends on the demand. But like we don't import less than a container, Even I'm not sure, by the way. Like maybe, to be honest, it depends on the time of the year. Depends on the time of the demand and stuff. But when we order, we don't order like, oh, give me 10 kilograms, give me 15. We like order in like tons. And not even a 1 ton. Very much.
How much money can like 1 ton of black pepper make?
Depends.
Give an example. Like last year, for example, something that happened.
Per container, not per container. Per
Remember,
ton,
people need to understand.
Give an example. Definitely, per ton I can. But I don't want to give you from my business side, so I'll just calculate for you.
Give like an estimate, like anything, like for them to like understand.
Let's calculate together then.
Yeah, do it.
Right now, I'm going to Google and I'm writing. Sorry, let's just go to ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So how much is 1 kilogram of black pepper.
Oh, you can't see the actual business numbers because then the competitors can actually.
I cannot. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
that's why I cannot
yeah,
give you my numbers and stuff. You know.
Okay.
And our business is
But just
not
give
like
an
B2C.
idea of
It's
it.
B2B.
I know. I get it.
I'll just calculate it for you now.
Okay. So,
I just takes a ChatGPT like how much is 1 kg of black pepper in the market, and the answer is, let me read you. It's searching right now. Sam Altman needs to develop the app. Huh?
yeah.
So the global wholesale price, like the global wholesale price, is between like $7-9. So I'm just gonna say $8. Okay. 1 kg is $8. So 8 multiplied by 1,000 is 8,000 USD per tons.
Okay.
And it depends how much you put it. Let's say I imported Turkey 8,000 per ton, and I put my profit, let's say 5%. It depends on the business, their costs. I cannot give you exact number. That's why I cannot give you exact number.
But let's say average, let's say 10%.
You put the 10%. Okay, then your profit is 10%.
And you guys do that a lot with
exactly. Yes, not only black pepper.
Interesting.
It's just like one example and one small quantity that I gave you.
So I think people have a good idea of it now.
Yeah.
So what are the top 3? You said black pepper,
cinnamon. And susami seeds from Sudan we import, and because we produce tahini.
Tahini,
you know tahini? Yeah, it's a Turkish thing.
That's so interesting. Okay.
Like
they put it in all of their doner kebabs and everything though.
No, not in Turkey. I mean, in Turkey probably there are some shops who does that, but first time in my life I ate shawarma with tahini was in Dubai. And I really liked it. Yeah, in Turkey.
They don't do it in Turkey?
In Turkey, we don't put tahini in
What do they put in
shawarma?
their shawarma?
Depends, but you usually put like a meat.
Yeah,
doner,
obviously.
like meat or chicken. You put salads, tomato.
No, but the sauce. Like if you're not putting tahini sauce, what are you putting? Like garlic?
Sauce is depends. Because some shops do their own sauce. They create their own sauce. Like they put garlic, everything all together. I'm asking you as if you're the guy who makes that. But I don't eat. I eat very simple. Like I eat plain.
Really?
Yeah. I have a weird taste. I know. I have a weird taste.
But I feel like people in Turkey are like that. Maybe just Dubai just puts like garlic sauce on everything and tahini.
Some shops in Turkey they also do, but I don't eat like I eat plain. That's why.
Interesting. Okay, so those are the top 3 you import.
Yeah.
What's the top 3 you export?
Turkish origin spices.
What is the top 3? So top 1.
I would say mint.
Mint. Okay, mint.
Mint, because it grows in Turkey in some areas.
Okay.
I would say, let me just translate it for you because I don't know the English name of that.
Before you say it, just say it in Turkish. I'll try to guess.
Sumak.
Sumak,
yeah.
What
sumak
is sounds like a curse word, not a
No, it's not.
Sumak.
It's not sumak.
If I go to Turkey and they tell me sumak, I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Sumak is like, for example, you put in salads. It's like a...
the red thing.
Exactly, but not like a pepper. Not like a pepper. The other thing.
Are you sure it's a spice? It sounds like a
sumak. Is spice. No, sumak
if
is
I
spice.
go and I do something wrong in Turkey, they say sumak.
no.
I'm like, what's in my salad? Sumak.
You can trust me. You can trust me. You can trust
What's the third one?
Any seeds. And also Daphne. Daphne leaves. Bay leaves.
Bay leaves.
Daphne leaves, bay leaves, yeah.
Interesting. So that's what you guys do.
Yeah.
And then in Dubai, how does that business work? So you're here in Dubai, you're helping out with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you help with that? What do you do?
So basically in Dubai, there are like very often exhibition happens here.
Yeah.
And there are like Gulfood basically organizes 2 separate exhibitions. One is Gulfood manufacturer for the manufacturers who wants to network. And the other one is Gulfood, pure Gulfood. Gulfood manufacturer is all the manufacturers comes together, and in Turkey we're also manufacturers. Like we produce tahini from susami paste, and so like when it's Gulfood manufacturer, we come here. I'm there with my uncle and with our team manager of export team manager, And three of us just network with other manufacturers. And if we can sell, we sell. If we can find a new supplier, we find a new supplier. And after 3 or 4 months from manufacturer, Gulf food manufacturer, the pure Gulf food happens. Like the only Gulf food happens.
Mm-hmm.
And in that case, that's, to be honest, we love the most. Because we can sell and we can buy. Like manufacture in our business, manufacturer part is a very small part.
Mm-hmm.
We usually trade, buy, sell.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why for us, Gulf food is very good opportunity to network and stuff. And I go there, I network with people.
But it's once a year, right?
Once a year. But in different countries, there are different exhibitions. Also, Paris, there's a Cial food exhibition.
Okay.
In USA, they do. But in USA, we don't go that often because our market is not there.
Why? Trump.
US,
I think the tariffs is not helping.
like the political stability is, I don't, and also not because of that. Like for food business, spice business, there are like many other big competitors there, so they don't need us. But in the future, I have some goals to improve that.
To improve that there, okay. So,
but now we are happy with our market and our suppliers, our buyers, everything. We are.
So the most way you guys get it is by going to like these, like, conventions and stuff like that, and then like you would meet people and that's how it happens. And a lot of business comes from it.
Gulf food is the top 1 exhibition in the whole world for the food business. Yeah.
Damn. I'll go there.
You should visit our stand actually.
Sumac.
Yeah, sumac.
Bring you sumac. I will sell the most sumac.
But
that sumac is like the saffron of Iran.
Yes, saffron is so expensive.
Yeah. Wait, so you said
also
from Iran you guys get stuff,
from
right?
Iran,
saffron,
I'm not sure exactly, but saffron, we don't deal with saffron.
Because it's expensive.
Way too expensive. And right now in Turkey, nobody can afford
you
saffron.
You told me you take...
because of the economy.
Cumin, you told me.
Cumin
from
we
Iran?
Export.
What was the thing you
because
take from
cumin,
Iran?
The word is cumin that I was looking for.
Cumin,
yeah, cumin.
What do you guys take from Iran?
I don't know right now.
Right now, I don't think there's anything you can even take.
Iran, nothing, no.
It's not looking good.
Iran, nothing. But Iran, I know saffron is very famous in Iran and very expensive. And you guys produce very good saffrons.
Yeah.
In the exhibition, there was one lady from Iran. She just came up to me and she was like showing me saffron. I think that was the first time that I find out the saffron prices,
Yeah.
And I just asked like, how much is 1 kg? And the lady was like, 1 kg? Are you sure that you want to know the price of 1 kg? Because saffron is very expensive.
But you can also sell it for an expensive amount in Turkey because Iranian saffron.
No. In saffron, like in cosmetics, people use saffron.
Really?
In cosmetics, they use saffron a lot.
But they put it in their tea. They don't do that in Turkey?
No.
Really?
No. Like,
Dubai,
I'm from Turkey, especially. I wouldn't do that.
In Dubai, they do it a lot.
What do you mean? They do a lot.
In their tea. They put it in their rice. They put it in their rice because it gives like this color and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's expensive because it needs manual labor.
Exactly.
And it's like a very specific thing. A lot of businesses. My dad used to do a lot of
do saffron
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, good business.
My family opposite of your family. You guys make family business. My family do opposite.
Why? Why is like that?
I think because with the tensions with Iran, always things are always up and down. It makes it really hard for a sustainable business to happen, or there are too many big dogs. There's this girl I went out with this is a year and a half ago, and she's Persian, but she grew up in Switzerland. I hope she doesn't watch this because she'll know exactly who she is when she watches.
I hope she watches this. I really hope she watches this.
And her grandfather started for wheat. What is it called? Wheat.
You say wheat, bro.
Wheat for bread.
Oh, okay. Wheat. Yeah.
Wheat. And they're crazy rich. Why? Because the grandfather started a long time ago. They're one of the biggest manufacturers there. Stuff like that. So there's either very big dogs in the game, or it's very hard to make it happen. Imagine what happened to the businesses that were doing export and import. the last few like month or so, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I would say. But anyways, aside from the business stuff, we'll get back to it in a bit.
Sure.
I want to know. So you've lived in different places. You've gone. I saw you even traveled to like Brazil a while back. You went like to a bunch in South America.
South America.
But all of these things said, okay, you've experienced a lot of things at a young age. What's your like your craziest story? It's one of my favorite questions I like to ask people.
My craziest story from
where?
Actually, like I don't remember right now. I have many, but probably I'm gonna tell you the one in Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah.
Why do crazy stories always start in Thailand?
Yeah, exactly. I think we need to ask this to the people, you know, from like people who's living in Thailand. We need to ask those.
So what happened?
I was very young, and like we have a thing. My father, he works during summer and winter, and since I was like 3-4 years old, every single summer break for a month, he just sends me, my brother, and my mother to one country for a month, for us to like experience their culture, learn, and like to just for a vacation, you know. And sometimes we go to summer school for like a language and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like very young, 8. I'm not sure about the age.
Okay.
Maybe I was even bigger. I'm not sure. 9, 10 years. Let's say 9 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
I was 9 years old, and we went to Thailand for a month. I was going there to summer school with my brother.
Okay.
And during the weekend, me, my mom, and my brother, we were walking down to the Thailand streets.
Okay.
You know, all those like ladies who is coming up and saying things and stuff. So there was like an area, like a bazaar.
Yeah.
People were selling fish, their stuff, many more things.
Yeah.
And there was one door on the next side of that bazaar, and we were passing by. My mom asked me like, what's there? You know, like just Nazim, go check what's there. There was a one security guard in the door, and I think he didn't see me. And I just opened the door, and I saw a crazy show going on, which is probably most of the people understand. You understand, huh, Tora? You get this.
Yeah, Tura, he does a lot of these crazy shows.
No, he cannot do that. Trust me, he cannot do that.
So you just opened the door and
I opened the door. I saw like a.
Do you remember what you saw?
Ping pong show.
A ping pong?
A ping pong show, but the
ping pong?
Not like that. I cannot. I don't know how to explain this right now. Like 3
is this
cameras.
Like a child? Is
right
it like a childhood trauma? This.
To be honest, yes. It might affect me.
Wait. Ping pong?
Ping pong show in Thailand. Just like search it. Not like that. Trust me, it's nothing like that.
Ping pong show, Thailand.
Or maybe Tora can explain, huh? You don't know?
I know. I'm joking. Yeah, I'm joking.
Am I the only one who knows that?
Wait.
Just check.
Oh.
Yeah. The guys, by the way, if you guys don't see, the reactions are like, oh, whoa. First time hearing that?
This is good. I'm joking. If I was a kid, I'd be like, I'm joking. So then what do? You like cried and you went to your mom?
Bro, I immediately, my eyes were like that, you know, like it just fully opened.
You saw the future.
I just went, and then the security guy saw me. He said, please move. And I couldn't explain what I saw to my mom inside there. I just said, let's just go from here.
Let's go Thailand.
right now, probably I would just go. Nah, I'm joking.
No, but I saw. Man, I have so many crazy stories about. I don't think I've been to Thailand, but there's so many crazy stories I always hear from
Thailand. Yeah.
And right now, that's also another spot where the young entrepreneurs are going and stuff. It's Thailand, Dubai, Bali. You know,
those are, to be honest, I don't know in a business sense, Dubai, perfect.
Yeah.
But in Bali and Thailand, I don't know in a business sense, but
Bali,
you can get a good location. Exactly.
Very fun.
I went to Bali also, Indonesia.
Really? How was that?
I had the most fun. 2 times I've been.
Did you
in
open any doors there?
No. From that day on, I'm not even opening my own door, you know?
That's why when you came, you didn't open the door. You're just like standing outside.
Yeah, exactly. I'm scared, you know?
You see, podcast show.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. That's a good one. Any more crazy stories?
Any more crazy stories? One story which happened in Istanbul.
Okay.
But I brought my foreign friends.
Yeah.
I told you, like, I lived in Serbia, Belgrade, and I studied there in high school, for the high school. And I had a lot of friends from my high school, and I just asked them to come to Istanbul for a vacation. And by the way, I'm from Mersin in Turkey. Mersin is in the south side. Okay. It's close to Antalya and next to Adana, maybe if you know. Mm-hmm. So they came to Istanbul, and I'm not from Istanbul, so I don't know many things. I have a few friends in Istanbul, but I don't live there. I just go there for vacation or sometimes for customer visit and stuff. So while I was in Istanbul with my friends from Serbia, we decided to go out to a nightclub. And we rented a car for 7 days, but with a driver, because at the time nobody had a driving license. So, and also if we get a taxi, we need to get 2 taxis because we are like 7 people. You cannot fit in one car. So we just get like those big cars with a driver. Yeah,
SUVs, I think. Yeah.
SUVs and like it's called Vito, Mercedes Vito in Turkey. Okay. So we just got that car. And driver was with us all 7 days. He's an amazing guy. We just met him in Istanbul. And it was our last day. We decided to go to the nightclub. And I invited our driver as well, because like for 6-7 whole day, he was with us. Yeah. We said, oh, we want to go there. He takes us there. So he got very tired also from us. I invited him to nightclub. He said, okay. I said, perfect, let's just go to the nightclub. It's me, driver, and my friends from Serbia. And I don't drink alcohol. I don't like the taste of alcohol, and I never got drunk in my life before. And I respect people who drink. I don't get, but I just don't drink alcohol. Yeah. So I asked the guy, if you want, listen, I don't drink alcohol, so you can drink for me instead of me. The guy started drinking, and not for me. For all my friends, he finished the alcohol. That's not the issue. It's fine, Like, he let him have fun. It's fine. No worries. He got tipsy. Not drunk, but tipsy. And he needs to drive us back to our hotel, And he needs to go to his home after that. And then we decided, like, the guy is tipsy. And if the police sees, it's, like, not okay to drive a car while you are drunk and stuff or tipsy. They will do you the test, like the blowing thing, yeah. And the guy got tipsy. We are thinking like, oh, what are we gonna do? Like, it's crazy. This guy is drunk and he needs to drive us back to the hotel. And my friends came from Serbia. If something happens, I'm responsible or That's why I don't want to take the risk. So I met another guy in the club because none of us are driving license. He was sober and I think he was like working in the club. I don't know which part. I think he was a waiter. I asked him to drive us back to the hotel. And he said, okay, just let me finish my shift. And then he just drove us back to our hotel. And the guy was like sitting with us at the back. We were just having fun, with our driver.
And you guys literally... So I feel like this is like the story that would never happen in Dubai.
Yeah, exactly.
Happen, these things in
like
Dubai.
In the legal case, it cannot also happen,
I feel like if it does, no one's really gonna say it at the same time.
Yeah, that's also another issue. Yeah.
But in Europe and stuff, you can say it.
In Europe, I think that's normal,
Yeah, I haven't been to Europe in so long. I really think this summer, I might go. I really need to travel.
You come to Turkey. You should come to Turkey,
I'm considering a lot.
Yeah, please do.
We'll go to Turkey, then we go to Serbia.
Sure, yeah.
What do you miss about Serbia?
My friends.
Your friends?
My friends, yeah.
What did you guys used to do in Serbia?
Oh, we had like one routine, which we were doing almost every single day. Yeah. There was a coffee shop called Cafeteria in Belgrade, and it was really close to our school. Every single day after school, we were just going cafeteria, talking, chilling, and we were just going home. But I miss those conversations, And we were like a family. Even with the waiters in cafeteria, like they're like my family, like my big brothers and stuff. So, and I actually invited one of the waiter in cafeteria to my graduation, and I mentioned my graduation speak. I mentioned him in my graduation speech. So, like, I miss those moments, like just going to coffee shop, talking for an hours, just joking around and stuff,
And everyone tells me the clubs in Serbia.
Oh, nightlife is very good in Serbia, to be honest. Yeah.
I'm thinking, do I have any stories about Serbia or Turkey.
You've been? Or
I've been to Turkey.
which
But
city
I was
you've been?
very young, and then my dad got sick. So then we came back
Oh,
earlier.
I'm sorry for your.
No. He just got sick. Like he had like food poisoning.
I'm so
The way I
sorry at the
meant,
moment.
yeah.
I'm so sorry at the moment for that.
He ate what was it called? That spice.
Don't say spice, bro.
No,
Don't make my job
in
go
the salad,
down. Don't
in the
say
salad,
spice.
in the salad. What's the thing in the salad?
Sumac.
He ate sumac.
No, that's a lie. That's a
He
lie.
ate
Our
sumac.
customers, it's a lie. No,
He
don't
ate
say that.
sumac and his stomach became something sumac. That's such an interesting.
By the way,
word,
sumac
man.
makes you actually healthy.
Really?
Yeah, all the spices and herbs makes you like.
I don't.
better.
It's such. I like this word. I like this word.
Sumac. Yeah,
Sumac.
it's a tough word, you know, like a
So-
swear word, as you said.
You know
Yeah.
the Turkish people, man. They're so like a lot of same things like with Iranians. You know, like Turkish guys, Iranian guys, we have ego. You know, or hairy. Iranian guys are hairy,
Yeah.
and then I'm saying you don't look that Turkish though.
Like,
Look a little
what
bit
do you mean?
Turkish.
Describe that.
You look more.
As the face.
You could pass. You could
face
pass.
wise.
You could pass Arab. You could pass
Arab.
Arab.
So many people
You
in
could.
Dubai
No,
speak
you
like
could.
Arabic to me, you know?
No,
Yeah,
no,
they
you could.
think
You
I'm
could.
Arab.
Honestly, you could. You could pass Jordan. You can be
Jordan
Jordanian.
also?
Yeah, you could be Jordanian.
So Middle East, basically.
You
I
could.
look like
You really
Middle
could.
East.
Yeah, Turkish guys, the ones I met in Canada, man. They're
What's your crazy story in Canada, especially with the Turkish guys, if you have any?
Turkish guys.
Because
in
I'm
Canada.
curious, you know.
Ooh, Turkish guys in Canada. In Canada, I have so many stories. Which one have I not talked about that I want to talk about? Okay, I'll do one of my experiences in Canada. I don't think I did this. Okay. This is so bad, but
Just say
I'll
it.
say it. Basically, shout out to Piro if you're watching this, man. Basically, this guy I grew up with and also in school. We end up going to Canada, but not like planned. Like randomly, we end up in the same university also, like by luck. Because basically the universities, they used to come to our schools to talk about like stuff, and one guy liked us like a lot, and we ended up, after we got accepted to a lot of universities, we ended up going to the same one, you know, by luck, which is crazy when I think about it sometimes. And so basically we're hanging out in Canada, and you know the vibe and everything is so different in Canada.
I've
Like,
never been, but I
there's-
can guess.
There's the winter, the weather, it's so different, you
Yeah.
know. For example, there's like the part I was in Canada, London, Ontario. It's a very university city, because there's a huge university. There's like literally like 40,000 students just in university, and every year 10,000 new ones like come. You know,
Very good.
10,000
That's
go.
very nice.
It's a very university city and huge university, like huge campus and everything. And like we're just like grew up like in Dubai and stuff, you know. We don't understand the know-abouts and everything that it works. For example, Dubai, 2 a.m. order McDonald's, you know, do whatever. Like it's open, you know.
Definitely.
But in Canada and I think also in Europe, like at 6 p.m.
It
things
closes
closes, you know.
That's right.
It's very different. So
I don't like
sometimes
that, to be honest. Yeah.
it's interesting, you know.
Yeah.
So like we're getting used to that too at the same time, and we're very open-minded. So we really liked going to the church, even though we're Muslim. We like going to the church because it's like the movies, the churches, you know. And we don't go to that many churches in Dubai, but over there they had like this wooden church, like everything's in wood, and it was very interesting.
Exactly like in the
like the
movies,
movies,
by
you know,
the
like the
way.
scary
Exactly
movies when
like
they
in
go
the
there and
movie.
the end
Yeah,
of something.
yeah.
We used to just go there sometimes, and at that time we were broke, dead broke. Like when you order Uber Eats in Canada, which is equivalent to Careem in Dubai,
I know where it is, yeah.
very expensive. Okay, there you don't order sumac. It's very too expensive. I'm joking. But
No
basically,
saffron,
yeah,
no
no
saffron.
saffron. Oh no way. But basically, we didn't do that. And once when we were in the church, we saw like in the corner of the church, there is they put cornflakes boxes, tuna. They put like every time there's something new. There's even like toothpaste. There's like these random things, and then we're like, oh my god. I think this is like the rich people in university. They come and they put this for other university students to come and take at night, you know. There's like Cocoa Pops, there's chips sometimes. There's all these different things. And it became a habit. It became like something normal for us to just go and, you know, take it every time, whenever we need it, I don't know what. And this became a habit. Like late at night, we just go, we take. One day, this is like after like 1 month of doing this, okay? One day, there was this thing we would never take. It's like the Tide Pod or something, you use like for like cleaning your clothes. We never take, we had.
Okay.
But that time I need it. And we were together and I remove it, okay? When I remove it, I see a sign. And we're like this. I look at him like,
What did you...
The sign is, people put this for orphanage people, all this stuff, always. So basically, all those food, it's not for the university students. It's university students putting there for the orphanage. And we were always like, man, they always bring new stuff. Oh, this time, because university students, they have like, let's say, extra food. Yeah. It felt for university students because it's like snacks. And then toothpaste, all these things that university students would need. But
there was a really like miscommunication, misunderstanding.
We see it, and we would never see the sign because we never removed the main thing. And we were so happy every time it comes new,
Oh my God. How long do you continue to do that?
We did it for 1 month. We didn't know.
You ate all the orphans food?
Not all. Like some of the packets, we would take it. We would leave some. We would leave some for the other university students. That's what we were thinking. Crazy. And the problem is, people didn't know about this. And the other international students also didn't know about this. So we would tell people, I'm like, by the way, bro, if you want, if supermarket closed, you can go here always.
You even promoted that.
And then when we found out, we felt so bad. We went and we got like some packets and we put it there. We didn't know, man. We didn't know.
Yeah, but
I have crazy stories about this church, man. We would always go there for the most random reasons. But that's one of the crazy stories that I have over there, man. But
I hope after you made some money, you donated to the orphans, huh?
No, we went. We put back food there,
okay,
but not
good,
30 days worth of food.
Nice.
Like 2 days.
It's still you're a student,
No, man. But the whole experience. Many people, nowadays it's a trend. Everyone hates Canada, or especially in Dubai. People who are like in real estate and stuff, they always like shit on the other countries. Like let's say they come from Turkey, they say Turkey very this, very that. Oh, United States very bad. Dubai, I hate this. I hate people who come and say Canada. It's falling apart. Man, everywhere has its good and bad. I loved so many things about Canada. The reason why I came back, it's different. For me, it's very simple. I realized that I wouldn't want to raise a family there. And when I realized that, I came back here. As simple as that,
some other people...
But I love the people. I learned the good things about Canada, Were there some bad things? Yeah. It's not as safe as everyone says it is, right?
But it's like that for every single country, to be honest.
There's good and bad. Every single country.
Not even every single country. In everything in life, there are like good sides and a bad side.
Exactly.
Even in a people, for example.
We have to ask what we want.
Exactly.
Right? And then choose.
And I also don't understand the people who are racist,
This is something like I really don't like it right now. Like the UK, right? They're making a lot of videos. The UK is falling apart. In the UK, you pay this much tax. Listen, it's very simple. Some people they want to promote Dubai, but they're doing it in such a disrespectful way, in my opinion. For example, imagine you're like a big investor in UK, and you own like 20 properties. And that shows up. What the fuck?
I see those like videos from
and no, not scared. It's like who are you to come and say like people make money everywhere? For example, the biggest ROI right now, you want to make like let's say in real estate, Miami, but it's expensive. That's the thing. It's expensive. Miami is great. Even Turkey. Many people. There was an investor, the one that I closed in Business Pay. They were thinking of doing it in Turkey instead of here. But then there's different things that are also good. For example, Dubai. It's very regulated. Like when it comes to like the thing you invest,
those escrow accounts and everything, huh?
Oh my God.
No, Dubai, like
this is crazy.
Yeah, I was talking with like many developers, as I mentioned,
Yeah.
Because like I'm looking for investment to make in Dubai.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for.
You mentioned this to me.
I'm not saying like I just wonder the market. I just want to get information about the market. So like past whole week, every single day, I had a meeting with developers and some of the agents. And the amount of information I got from all of them is crazy. They have their payment method is amazing. their security payment method, which is escrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Escrow is crazy, very good.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of ROI,
Mm-hmm.
huge.
So you're seeing the way things work and you're very impressed.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and you said you recently, do you want to talk about the property you guys bought in Turkey? It's very beautiful. You want to talk about it or no? You don't have to. If you don't have to, you don't have to.
I
Don't?
can. No need. No need.
Why?
No need.
I'm joking. No need. No need. Okay. But what's it called? So in Dubai, you were thinking about it, right?
Yeah.
And hopefully, I can guide you. I can get you the
Always.
thing. So that being said, so this is interesting. I've never done it like on a podcast, but
Yeah.
what is it? So it's purely investment you're looking, right? You don't want to like live in it. or anything like
Definitely,
that.
definitely.
Purely
Because
investment.
yeah, like I have
Okay.
a place where to live.
Yeah.
My family, they're not planning to move here anytime soon because
Yeah.
of their business and everything.
Yeah.
So it's just like pure
Purely
investment.
Okay.
Long term, short term doesn't matter.
Where
But
do
like,
you like the most? Don't know.
to be honest, I like the business way the most because,
Okay.
for example, even though if it's, but always off plan. When I want to invest, I always go for an off plan. I never
Why?
go
Why?
because off plan is like cheaper, and once it finish, the
Better payment
capital.
plan. Yeah.
Exactly, payment plan is very nice.
Yeah.
Also, capital appreciation is very high, very
Mhm.
good. And also, like it's new, fresh apartments. Developers are learning from their past mistakes. They're developing themselves and making a good
Mhm.
apartments, buildings, and stuff.
Mhm.
That's why business pay off plan. I'm very interested
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
get like 1+1,
Mhm.
1 BHK.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it depends, like how much, because the budget you told me initially. So how much do you think your budget would stretch? Let's say for like 4 years, because
Yeah.
usually the payment plans, right? For the projects that take a long time, not Bengati though. Bengati is very notorious for like in 1 year or in 2 years, they get it done. But let's say if it's in 4 years, how much would like the total budget be for it? And if you want, I'll tell my team to bleep it out when you say that.
Are you talking about like, for example, the
For the
ROI
investment? No.
that I'm
So,
expecting, or
yeah,
the investment that I will
no,
make?
the investment you're gonna make. So, for example, I'll give you an example. I'll tell you why it's so important.
Mhm.
I always tell investors, what's your total budget? Let's say for the 4 years, and what do you have upfront? Because this is the reality.
Because the payment is being made in 4 years, right?
There's the payments made in 4 years. Many times they come tell me their budget is 500,
Mhm.
right? But then I'm like, wait, so 500 in total? No, in the beginning. But they don't know, hey, there's a payment plan,
Yeah.
and you can get something much better,
Yeah.
by thinking about it like in this way. So how much would you say, and I'll bleep it out, don't worry, like in the podcast, how much would you say is your total budget in 4 years investment you want to make?
That depends on many factors. First of all, it does not depend on me. It depends on like my family.
Mm-hmm.
And second thing is like, they also depending on their capital at the time.
Mm.
If, for example, if they have capital which they are not going to reinvest in business,
Mm-hmm.
they will save it to
Mhm.
invest in Dubai.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know the exact amount right
What's
now.
the initial amount you guys have? So the initial amount you said, I think, was
Like
500,
I
600.
can give you approximately a number which is like starts from
I see,
like
650.
more like those prices.
Okay.
You know?
So for sure, I believe you would be able to get it.
And just to get a
business pay.
studio, I think that's more than like not more than it, but I think it's enough.
It's
Like,
good,
for a
but
good investment.
I'll say it like in this way, okay?
Yeah.
Since you're going about it as an investment. First of all, I love business pay. I've already sold like in business pay. But what do I like about it and how do I like view it? Business pay and downtown are always going to be top. They were always going to be good. They have like an average, not
Mhm.
specific developers, 5 to 6% appreciation per year. That's what's been shown consistently throughout the years. But if we're going for off plan and we're going straight for investment, what's the one that's going to make the most amount of money? Business pay, in my opinion, is the least risky.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
But the same risk that's actually happening over there, the same thing can be connected towards other places, because what you're going for is appreciation. In my opinion, right? Everyone can have like their opinions and stuff. Business pay in downtown is great for ROI. So return on investment. So for example, let's say I get somewhere ready and I give it for rent. So the family that I sold them the place in business pay, I found them an incredible deal. when you buy something ready in Dubai, you have to pay 4% DLD, which is Dubai Land Department.
Even offline, you paid 4%.
It really depends. For example, in like Ras Al Khaimah, you don't have to pay it in the beginning. That's one of the interesting things I want to talk to you about. And if you buy ready, you have to pay the 2% real estate agent fee if it's ready. If it's ready, that's 6%. The thing I found them, they don't have to pay the 2%. They don't have to pay it, so they save 6%, and they get something new, which was a crazy deal. It wasn't on the market, but I did through my connections and stuff. I found something interesting. Now, why is that a good investment? Rents in Business Bay are very high, right? Because the rent's very high, they buy it now, even if it doesn't appreciate, because of the rental ROI, they make a good amount of money once they sell in 4 years. People look at it in an ROI perspective. Why? How do things appreciate? How do things like keep on increasing in value? So Business Bay and downtown appreciated the most when Burj Khalifa was getting built, when Dubai Mall was getting announced. It's already very built, you know? It's very, very built. That's why it's good for ROI. But when we go to off-plan, you always want to invest somewhere. If you want to make the most amount of money, where there's a narrative. For example, you heard about Dubai South. If you talked about the agents, they talked about Dubai South.
The new airport and stuff, everything. Expo also.
Yeah. Why? Why is that so big? So you've been to the Expo, the current one. That's not Expo. You've been to the Trade Center when there's conventions, right? The one they're making, I don't know if you know about this one, next to it's Al Maktoum is going to be the biggest airport in the world.
Yeah.
And the Trade Center, the one you went to, 3 times the size in Dubai South. They're building it next in Maktoum. It's going to become a logistics city. Now, that being said, imagine the amount of workers needed to build it. Okay, highly skilled labor. And then imagine the future of it. Now, that is an incredible one to invest in. The same thing, by the way, majority of them, I always tell this to people, find me examples that were bad to invest. All of them are good, but which one would make you the most amount of money? And in the end, I always tell an investor, which one are you the most comfortable with? You know? So for example, if you're the most comfortable with Business Bay, then yeah. But I always like to let them know about the other stuff and explain it more in a holistic way, you know? So Dubai South, the prices right now are so low. Emmar, one of the biggest developers in Dubai, they're building a master community. That last master community they built was Dubai Hills. Amazing place. Phenomenal placement. Billions of transactions happening month to month. It's crazy. I work there a lot. So that's why like I see, like, man, you go there, it's completely European community. It's crazy. Like what they said they're going to do, they did it perfectly. And now they're replicating that in Dubai South, called Emmar South. They bought an entire plot. Now those investments, for example, you can get a 2-bedroom, okay, big size in Expo City, that's next to Dubai South, for 2 million. You cannot do this over there. So imagine the appreciation on that. It's a different world. Different world. Now, another one. Marjan Island. I discussed it with you before. The casino. So that's one, and I think you're not a big fan of the thing. So give your opinions. Tell me.
My opinion about Marjan Island, I think it's like it's overhyped. In the religious reasons, I don't think UAE residents will be very happy about that. But that's not the issue.
They don't care. They're not Albanians.
Oh, that's not the issue. Okay. But in my opinion, like when there is a casino, there will be like billions of hotel rooms, millions of hotel rooms next to the casino. And people who want to play casino, they will go to those hotels, and even the hotels will offer to the customers like, oh guys, if you are, for example, just an example, if you play 100k bet, if you place 100k bet, you can stay 1 night free, 2 nights free. Sure. If I go to Ras Al Khaimah, I will go just to place my bet, just for the casino, because like compared to Dubai, there is nothing to do there.
Yeah, I agree.
Like compared to Dubai, because Dubai is very like, there's everything here. You can do many things. But in Ras Al Khaimah, it's not like that. So, and the hotels will offer those options, and nobody is gonna even do Airbnb, you know? And that's also another option. Dubai and Ras Al Khaimah, how many hours? 1 or 2 hours,
maximum 1 hour.
Maximum 1 hour, which is nothing.
Yeah.
Stay in Dubai. If you want to go to casino, 1 hour, go to casino, place your bet, play your game, come back to Dubai, sleep.
For sure.
That's why Ras Al Khaimah, I don't think it's a good option. If you buy a hotel room there, oh, perfect.
Okay.
Maybe if it's sold out, you can just give for that.
Sure.
But apartments, I don't think. Like, that's my personal opinion.
It's completely fine. First thing, let's just talk about the casino. Okay? In Middle East, there's no casino. Closest one right now is Malaysia. That's the closest one you can find, right? Malaysia or somewhere in Europe is the closest ones you can find. In Malaysia, which is more religious and more strict, right? When they announced it, booming numbers in ways you cannot even imagine. There was also an island called Macau, something like that. They announced it, and Wayne also went there, Wayne Casino, because the casino that's coming is not just a simple brand, it's one of the biggest brands from Las Vegas, okay? Any time in history, forget about Dubai, forget about anything, that a casino was announced in a new area, forget religion, forget everything right now, it always did well. It always boomed the economy. That's one. Now
That's the fact I also agree.
Yeah. Now let's put that to the side. Let's go to another thing.
Yeah.
Las Vegas. Now that's the khema, Las Vegas, right? When they started the casino in Las Vegas was nothing. Nothing. It was desert. Just like Dubai, but nothing. There was no one in it. It was nothing. Mm-hmm. They took nothing, they made it something. Ras Al Khaimah is already developed. It has its own airport. It has people actually living there, manufacturers. There's already people living there in Ras Al Khaimah, right? Much better condition than Las Vegas. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now I'll tell you also something else. So now let's push this to the side, right? As a starting point. Because people tell me there's nothing in Ras Al Khaimah. I'm like, what was in Las Vegas? People dream they could be able to go invest in Las Vegas before it is like, no, I'll tell you something else. Las Vegas, huge plot of land. You said they'll just keep building hotels, right? On Marjan Island and Ras Al Khaimah, they cannot make more casinos. They can only do it on the island. Because the Sheikh Zayed wrote, this is what the ruler of Dubai said, there will never be a casino on the land. It will only be on the man-made land on the island. Understand this part? Now, the island that they've built is smaller than Palm Jumeirah. Palm Jumeirah has 8,000 to 10,000 units. It's not full capacity. Al Marjan Island, maximum 5,000 units. Hotels, anything you say, 5,000 units. So this part,
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you the main reason why investors invested. The main reason, most international investors, by the way. Simple economics, supply and demand. Forget luxury, forget casino, forget everything. Supply and demand. Right now, I told you, less than 5,000 units is possible in Marjan. Okay? Dubai, that you're saying they'll go to a hotel in Dubai, then they'll go there. No, Dubai, hotels full capacity. What are you talking about? In Ramadan, when it's always supposed to be the lowest, it was 98% capacity. Dubai is building to meet the demand. And Dubai hotels are more expensive than Ras Al Khaimah hotels. Right? Now take that one thing into consideration. Let's go here for a second. You're saying that, yeah, they will go to Ras Al Khaimah. This is not like in Turkey or in Europe. For us, 1 hour is close. Mm-hmm. In Dubai, 1 hour is like 5 hours in Turkey. They see it in a very different way. And people want to be comfortable. They don't want to go to Ras Al Khaimah, drink, have fun, gamble, and then drive all the way back. Here people go with Ubers. They go with Kareem because they don't want to drive and drink and stuff like that, right? The last thing you want to do after a night of fun is go all the way back. Now, last thing, I love to do this with the guests. I do it with each person.
Yeah.
And now that the podcast is going to be like more consistent, it's going to be really cool. I want you to look at the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. You're talking to the future you.
Okay. Oh,
okay.
Nice idea.
And you're telling him your 5 goals you're setting right now. Because in 1 year, I'm going to post a video, I'm going to tag you, and I'm going to ask you in the caption, did you achieve your goal or not? And then you're going to respond in the comment in the future, okay?
Just one, but the main
you have to do 5. You have to do 5. And you see how I'm going to do it? I'm going to do 5. That's right now, feeling-wise, okay? That I'm going towards it. One of them for sure is one of the things I did this year was, beyond the media company I have, I entered another business model, which is real estate, which we were talking about it. And I hope to develop it more and more. And I don't know if I told you this, I want to go beyond Dubai market. I want, you know how you say you have
Like global,
selling points?
international, yeah.
I love Turkey. That's why I want to visit Turkey. I know Turkey is also good for real estate.
If you're there, you have to call me.
We're gonna do it, and we're gonna do a lot of business together.
If you don't call me, you'll be trouble.
No,
Huh?
I have to
You
call.
have to
First
call me.
person I'll call you,
Yeah.
and then also Thailand I'll call you in ping pong party.
Thailand, don't call me. I don't want you to call me.
Not those doors
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
But that's one thing I want to scale it more, and the same way I built the business in the media company, because I know this one is. There's much more that comes out of it. Not only money, but the respect from people too. Then the second thing is to be more consistent with the podcast, which is what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Because now the podcast has a concrete idea. It has a proper vision, a proper branding. So being more consistent with that. I want to do right now at least 2 podcasts per month. That's another goal I have. Number 3 is I'm already doing it. Every week I see the family one time, which is really good. I'm very consistent with that. Let's see. Okay. 4th goal, to have a girlfriend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hopefully,
we need, or be in a consistent like dating thing, because I feel like I don't put that much time there.
yeah.
The 5th one is a goal that I have. 5th one, I want to pick a really good one. Bang Marjan, I'm joking.
Ping pong.
Ping pong, no.
You should say that.
Let's see, 5th one, okay. I hope my grandparents watch this, but I want to have a friend group that is more connected and ambitious the same way I am. I want to have a friend group that is honest guys that are ambitious, that are working hard just like me, where it doesn't feel like I'm always giving them everything and getting nothing back, because sometimes I'm also the one, I want someone to, pick me up, and that's another thing I hope for. Yeah.
Nice goals, man. Nice goals.
Another one, 6-pack. I know you read that one. Yeah, go.
Very nice goals, by the way. I have to say, I have
Thanks,
to
man.
admit that.
Go ahead now.
So first thing is basically, as I mentioned, money is not my priority. So success. I want to launch a new app, which I want to be successful. Second thing is, but I don't want to mention what's
Don't. Just mention the basics. Yeah.
Second thing is another business that's, because like as an entrepreneur, I have like every single day I have like something in my mind, new business ideas every single day, and I spend time to make a business plan for each of them. Maybe in the future I'm not gonna do all of them, but for sure I'm gonna do like few of them which I really trust the idea. That might be my second goal, like to choose which out of like hundreds of business, just like choose specific ones and work on it. Third thing, I would like to be like, I want to be more disciplined in life in general, because like time is the most important thing, and if you're not disciplined enough, time is not gonna work for you. Fourth thing, I would like to say relationship with my family. I don't wanna lose relationship with my family. So I would like to improve that. I would like to continue like that even in 5 years. Man, you asked too much actually, 5, huh?
No, in 1 year.
So
1 year.
in 1 year, huh? Okay. So the last thing would be continue my relationship with this guy, so my friendship with this guy, no homo. So
Ping pong party.
So in the future, maybe we will sell apartments together, huh?
Maybe 100%.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on the
Yeah,
podcast. That was a great one.
Thank you for
Take care.